On this episode of the HomeWrencher, a guy bought a 2011 Chevy Traverse. They just had it cleaned up and they couldn't even get it home. It died at the detail shop. It's been sitting here where the wrecker dropped it since. It won't crank and it won't start. So we're going to check it out and see what we can find. All right, well, my microphone is not connecting to my phone today. So I don't have that thing that I get scared and think it's a wasp later trying to bite my neck off and get that jugular vein. So the fella did what he needed to do and went to the truck and got him another cold snack. Got the scanner. It's just an ANOVA meter, 3100C. Nothing special. Got plenty of poverty chrome on it there to hold the battery in. Make sure it's charged up, you know. So it's a shame this thing sat out here after it got cleaned up. I mean, I think there might still be a little bit of shiny juice on them tires. Look. I got dirt on me. People said they actually sunk some money into this car recently. They said they run over something and it, I don't know, it jerked the spare tire out from under it, broke the cable, hit some rust or whatever. So I'm gonna see if I can pull some codes and see what's going on. Let's get the yap cap open here and see if we got any fuel pressure and check some relays and see what's going on and see if we're getting any spark. Let's see. I've already been in the back and there's some old grocery bags and some dirty socks and some woman's really funky looking purse, a couple pairs of 1980s pumps, an Afghan, not the dog, and some empty McDonald's bags. Other than that, the car's pretty clean inside. Well, let's open it up and see what we got. Let me carry y'all over here and get a little better view. Oh yeah, and you know, we got the wonderful premium landscape soil here. That way it keeps the hood down, I guess. Maybe it wasn't latched. I don't know, it looks latched. Well, enough yakking, let's see what's going on here. Y'all want me to give you a smell like Derek does on Vice Grip Garage? Oh, look at there. What are y'all doing down there? Y'all done fell over. Hi. Daggum wind, I tell you what. We gotta try to do something about that. Bear with me a second, peeps. Something just ain't right. Alright, so we got the premium landscape soil here. Don't know why it's on the hood of the car, but there's got to be a good reason. Nope, probably just got thrown there and forgot about. Well, we got some ignition sticks here, so let's see what we can find out on the Obi-Wan Kenobi box and see what's going on. Y'all want me to do like Derek and give you a sense of what the inside smells like here? Let's check it out. like moldy movie theater popcorn buckets and lasting impressions cheap knockoff cool water cologne. Oh. Kind of gets your throat floppulating in there and get stuff draining and stuff, you know. There's why. Got those black icers. Got to get rid of them things. Alright, we got the Obi-Wan box in here. Let's get some juicy fruit to the ignition and see what we get. Oh, things are clicking and beeping in here. PO463, PO451, PO463 again, PO451. I do believe those have something to do with fuel level circuit and fuel pump control module, FCSM, which is really good of GM because they put that thing underneath the back, behind the fuel tank. So everything that is in the road, water, dead animals, poop, snow, salt, anything you drive over top of can fly up and get on it and hit it and ruin the connectors and corrode it. And they said they run over something and it jerked the spare tire out from under it. So that leads me to think that maybe there might be a problem in FSCM, the fuel pump control module, and maybe a wire is torn or something broke loose. So I'm gonna try to start it first and just see what it sounds like. Then I'm gonna come up here and check for fuel pressure, and then I'm gonna go back to that. But with those codes, I would say that that's probably what we got going on. Wait a minute, I'm not feeling too good. Refueled. All right, fire in the hole. Okay. Woo, excuse you guys. So, don't worry, I'm not driving home. Wife's out in the driveway waiting to see if maybe she can drive the, we need to come up with a name for this. It's a Chevrolet Traverse. What about, you know, it's a travesty. It's such a nice vehicle to be sitting out here like this. Why not, on the channel, we're gonna now call this the Traversty. Traversty. That's what I was looking for. Traversty. What do y'all think? Click it down in the comments. Let me know. All right, get out of here, man. Oh, look at this crap on the hood now that I gotta get rid of. Look at this garbage, man. There's little roly-poliers and things crawling. Man, come on. Something for HomeWrencher to do always, you know. Oh, might help if I pull the eject button. Well, which way does it go? Left, right, up, down, sideways, in a Z pattern? Well, somebody's been in here. I see butt crack connectors, and there's the family shield cover missing off the top. And air box is flopping around like a fish out of water. And I hear the blowjo motor flowing over there. So this has one of them high pressure fuel pump systems on it too, that comes off the back side of the head there. And looks like somebody's been fiddle farting with it, so I'm going to check the connectors on it as well. But I think what I'm going to do is check this wiring over here where we got butt crack connectors, and then I'm going to crawl into the back and see what's going on at the FCM. Yeah, no fuel pressure. So let's go back here. All right, I went ahead and ran and got me another cold snack. I'm gonna lay down here and see how many fire ants I can get down the crack of my butt and get bit all around my bag and my what-you-do's and cuzzer-wuzzle, and go from there. We'll see what happens, I guess. Refuel. Stay. You know, if you spill your beer, that's alcohol abuse. Well, it's still running. So far, so good. Don't sound bad either. I got a tire monitor light on, and I got a check engine light on. Let's see what we get here. I'm going to clear these out. Fuel level sending unit failure. Low voltage. Yeah. Way to fix that, you just throw a fuel pump in it. We'll do that this weekend. Right now, I'm going to crawl under here, and I'm going to get a new housing for the wiring harness. It has a shield and housing that clip, rotates, slides out of the PCM, kind of like an ECM, and then locks in, and it's not locking in. So I'm going to throw a couple zip ties on it to get it home, and we're going to throw a fuel pump in it and fix that harness, and looks like we got Project Traversty here. Be back in a few. All right, we're going to take this thing down the road and see what we get. It goes forward and it goes backwards. Shifts smooth, runs quiet. The guy that I got this from is fit to be tied right now. He's like, it literally took you 10 minutes to get that thing running. We had it to a shop and a guy that's a mechanic that comes around and does work for him, and they couldn't figure it out. I mean, this thing runs good. Of course, it's got a check engine light because of the fuel level, but I think it may have shorted out. It could be a wire in that for right now, but I mean, it's running. This thing's a runner. I just fed her about 2 onions, and she ate them like they wasn't even there. She swallowed them whole like they were Flintstone vitamins. I mean, well, let me show you. Let her eat. Whoop, traction control. I ain't gonna get too hard on it because it's 45 through here. I'm staying under the speed limit, but you know, just wanted to See what she does. She barked a little bit there. You heard it? It sounded like I stepped on that puppy's tail. Poor puppy dog. I'm sorry. I'm sorry, Miss Traversty. Traversty. Yeah, Traversty. I said it right that time. There it worked. I do believe it's getting cold. Oh, I'll be Morgan Freeman's uncle. It's got cold air, fellas. Well, I don't want to get in trouble holding this phone, so I don't have nothing to hold it with, so I'm going to go ahead and go to the house, and I will catch back up with y'all when I get home. I'm about 20 miles from the house, and I got Project S Escalade and Mama Bunny following me, and I'll do an update when we get home. Well, made it back to the house, and I noticed while I was going through my videos that when I crawled underneath the back, somehow I just wound up taking a picture. I don't know. Battery was going low on the phone, so not sure, but crawled underneath the back, and there was a wire harness that had a big scrape on it, and it was pulled loose. The housing was, it's one of those deals where you got to push the clip in, pull it down. Frogs, I'm telling you, that video I made last week was that same thing, you know. See, battery's trying to go dead again. Anyway, the harness was unclipped and pulled down, and one side was broke, and it was unplugged from the FFCM. Pushed it back up in there. I put a couple zip ties on it, and well, it's here at HomeWrencher's house. Drove good. Should have seen the video of me making it bark like a dog a little bit. And I'm going to rinse it off with a water hose, get this old muddy stuff off the hood, and clean some of the stuff out of the inside. And I'm going to crawl under it and look before it gets too dark. But y'all click like down in the comments what you think we should do with this on the channel. I'm thinking about doing some headlight customization, doing some blackout on it. Probably clean up the interior a little better. I don't like the seats, they're stained. If I can't get them to clean up, I'll go to the junkyard and see if I can find somebody who's got some leather and put some other seats in it. Black out the grill, maybe do something and do a traditional bar style through here with black, and then black the grill out and black out the emblems and such. Tail lights, will do something different with them. Back hatch has a nice little knot in it. I'm gonna find another one, paint it, put it on. Little things here and there. Wife wants the wheels black. It's got practically brand new tires on it. They've got maybe 4,000 miles on them, if that. Brand new brakes, rotors, hubs. I stole this thing. I got it pretty cheap. I should be in jail right now as cheap as I got it. I don't know how I got it as cheap as I did. But that'll be all for today's episode. Sorry it ain't a little longer. More content coming soon. Friday I get off of work. I should be going to the Cavalier and see if we can get it going and drive it home. I'll have my phone mount and stuff with me so y'all can do a ride along and try to document a little better and make sure my phone's charged. Been at work all day using GPS, messaging back and forth, getting load information for fertilizer, and my phone kind of takes a dump. When you get started at 3 o'clock in the morning, it's kind of hard to keep your phone charged by the time you get home at 5. So, y'all have a good day. Remember, you can do what you put your mind to. Use YouTube. Watch guys like me, guys like Derek, Sleeper Dude, etc. And you'd be surprised what you can do by watching a video and reading on Google or picking up a Chilton's manual. You can fix anything you put your mind to. Y'all have a good night. God bless.